So here we have the Peugeot 208 on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through a few of the controls on the inside. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60-40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the coolant temperature gauge, then the rev counter, speedometer, and fuel gauge. In the centre, you can see we have a digital readout for the speedometer, along with the total miles for this car as well. They are 59,252. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have stereo and phone controls available here for you. The phone controls can only be used once you pair the phone up to the car, which is done over on the touchscreen just here. You can also see we've got Apple CarPlay available and Android Auto as well, depending on what type of phone you have, of course. Back to main menu, we were in the telephone menu just a moment ago. If we go to radio, we can access our DAB, FM and AM radio. And if you go and want to listen to your own music within that radio section, just hit sources down in the bottom left-hand corner, and you can see we have USB input and iPod input, as well as the radio, and then Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, as you've seen already. If we hit the navigation button, you'll get a message to come up. Basically, if you plug in your phone via its USB charging cable and use a Peugeot-friendly app, you can get sat-nav up on the screen. Of course, you can do that through Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. And then we have various other applications, settings, and driving data available to you up there as well. Working our way down, we then have the air conditioning. So you can determine the direction of the air, the fan speed, and the temperature, of course. The air conditioning is on at the minute, so that's off. Back on again. You can turn on your heated rear screen from there. We can also recirculate the air that's in the car from up here as well. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly in here, depending on the temperature you've set just here. Above that, we have deadlock, so you can lock and unlock the car doors. We've also got our hazard warning lights as well. 12-volt charging socket along with auxiliary and USB inputs. We have 2 cup holders and a bit of storage down here as well, and then a 5-speed manual gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.